Good day guys, come here, welcome back to Langrisser M. And before we carry on, allow me to do the quick switch over for my Chinese speaking friends, and I'll be back in a while, so a minute or two please. Or well, you can forward to the part where I switch back to English speaking. So pardon for the troubles and thank you guys for the patience. 好，各位玩家好，我是卡米，欢迎来到卡米 Plays， 我们是梦幻模拟战，我们等你来挑战。好，这一期的视频呢，当然大部分的旁述陈述都是会以英文方式了，毕竟我玩的游戏里头的语文是华语字幕，当我说华语的时候呢，都是比较说讲重点。好，废话不多说，就是先给大家了解一下，就是第一，这个 banner 灰暗匿名者和我们大家所熟悉的 LLR 索尼娅，在国服这里呢，只维持21天，就是3周目，在10月的中间开始，然后到11月的第1周就更新了。我个人认为是子龙想要把那个时间日期尽可能调整在每次更新都是在每一个月的第1周，然后想要更了解详细他的那个技能的方式呢，可能要去看我之前 PO 的另外一个视频，就是 Should you summon， 就是你应该召唤他吗？或你一定要召唤，会比较有多那些detail， 就是那些细腻的解说，然后在这里呢只会比较轻略的带过，然后游戏会分成一样，这个视频会分成1-2个到3个阶段。第一个阶段就是介绍人物，然后看那个他的那个职业，他的那个超绝是属于哪一个，然后看一下他的技能、兵种，然后第二部分就是人物的语音，大家喜欢听的洗呢，然后就开始玩游戏里头的这个试玩，然后呢试完了过后呢，我就用我自己的人物模拟给大家看索尼娅在 PVE 里头的可以跟哪一个人物 combo 和它的效果。因为最近在 Facebook FB 里面呢看到有观众问尤其是新手玩家问了这样的问题，所以为了让你们更了解该不该抽和以后应该抽哪一个人物来帮助你的那个组合呢，所以请跟着我。好，就目前讲到这里，然后会现在要讲回英文了。当然重要的部分呢，我会当然也会用华语来加入点解说。Okay, so thank you for waiting. Apparently I hit over the 1 to 2 minute mark. Sorry about it, but okay. A slight note or some important notes for you guys before I carry on. So for this banner, apparently in the CN server, it's starting from the mid of October to the first week of November. Yep, it's your NNN. So some of you call it a no not November. I call it the even harder to play style, no Neko November. Yep. Well, apparently in the English slangs it can kind of goes for some meaning. But okay, jokes aside, so the banner will actually start from mid of October and then the first week of November. So my suspect and speculations, every year Zilong will do some adjustment at a certain period of time where they will try to always regulate and adjust that the Heroes banner will always restart at a date, usually at the first week of the new month, which will be better, quicker and easier for them to do system update, etc. Yep. So okay, and the usual stuff, just to let you guys know, so 3 weeks. However, there has been some good sight, supposedly some positive feedback from the CN server taskbar, because it's only a 3 weeks banner. Apparently more players, or if not most players, has an easier chance to be able to summon and get LLR Sonia, aka the Heaven Defier, because she defies fate. I mean, apparently they should have called her the Fate Defier instead of the Heaven Defier. So this banner was known as Silence Brilliance, or Silent Light, Light and Darkness Judgment. So because there's like double light, so I think the banner should be more or less Silence Brilliance, Light and Darkness Judgment. And we'll go through usual the same stuff. The first thing we'll go through hero, faction, class, summary of the skills, followed by the soldiers unit. Then section 2 will be the character's voice pack. Then we'll end with the character skins before we go through the demo play. And don't worry, there's an important and strong heroine. I managed to summon her, and I'll showcasing you after the demo play more detailed play of her character's talent, skills, and some of you might be interested, especially for both PvE and PvP players, whom she can do great combo with to give you the greatest benefit, relaxations, and enjoyment for the game. So enough of me yabba dabba, let's get to the actual thing. Let's get started. Oops, let's do it again. Oh yeah, so this is the actual art. No darkness veil filter on her skins. Well, apparently characters with demon type or demon blood type, they tends to like to wear skimpy dressings or clothes, like you see even a recent Papa Vargas, Lana, and Listel. Yep. Even Polyaru. So alright, and let's check out the class. So apparently she's one of the unique characters. At the end of a line you will get all effects. However, choosing different class at the start of the game provides you with different priority ability. Okay, let's check out. She has demon type and cavalry type, so you guys can check out. For demon type, she's a range attacker, but her mobility is only 4. For cavalry type, her range is 1, but mobility is 5. And not to mention, did you guys notice the moving icon? It's a lake with wings. This means she treats every moving terrain as flat land, but this is not the case for her demon class. And okay, as you guys can see, the faction, Glory of Light, Darkness, and Reincarnation. So all of these 3 currently on the meta. Reincarnation has been the weaker, or if not the weakest, faction buff. We do not have any new 3C for Reincarnation faction buff. And if I'm not wrong, it has been a little more than 2 years or 3 years since we had Reincarnation 3C or new faction buff for Reincarnations. Okay, this is the 3C. This is a talent effect at rank 6. Okay, loosely translated. I can't really remember what I do the loose translations with, so that's not a big deal. The greatest deal is about the effect. So a lot of you guys might also be questioning why I'm doing the video post the last few days or last minute. The reason is because when on the time of the character release, there seems to be having some glitch or bug case for the characters, be it positive or negative bug for the players. So normally towards the end of the season or last week of the game, Zilong will more or less fix whichever bug they had. So for all of you players who are outside of the CN servers, when you get a version, your bug, the version of the characters you get already has all the not FUDs, sorry, my bad. I mean all the bugs and all the glitch fixed. So okay, this is okay. Before I go through again, this is the stats for demon class. So you can see SSDBBC, ASDBAD. So lesser HP but higher magic defense for the cavalry. So those are different. Of course, as a player, especially on PvP content, if you're trying to do rush play or PvP, cavalry will be the better options. Okay, sacrifice a little bit of HP for mobility. That is great. Okay, talent, brilliance, darkness, balance. So number 1, increase attack defense by 30%. Number 2, at the start of battle, if you are demon class, you obtain a layer of power of brilliance. Okay, so POBD, so the talent effect is power of brilliance darkness. So if you're from demon class, you will get power of brilliance at the start. If you are from cavalry class, you obtain power of darkness. Okay, each stack of the effect has their own individual effect, and they provide revive effect for Sonia from each type of damage source, either physical or magical, and the max they can gain is up to 3 stacks. Okay, because do some explanation before we carry on. So number 1, at the start, if you begin with demon class, obtain a layer of power of brilliance. Power of brilliance will increase your attack range by +1, and when heroes enter battle, the damage they deal will increase by 0.3 times. So the max you will gain your range will be +3, and damage increment will become 0.9 times. This means your normal attack can deal up to 1.9 times against the enemy. Number 3, if you are cavalry class at the start of the battle, you'll gain the following effect. First, when you initiate attack into battle, you will not receive close combat penalty, and you will obtain power of darkness effect. Power darkness of effect are as follow. First, increase mobility by +1. Second, when you initiate attack into battle, after battle, you will heal back 15% of the damage to your HP. So apparently the cavalry has three effects. So one is immune to close combat, then mobility +1, and initiate attack. Afterwards you heal back, and just for your information, this talent effect is neither a buff nor debuff, because the effect states power of brilliance darkness cannot be immune nor dispel. So just to clarify with you guys, number 4, after you initiate normal attack, you will obtain 1 power of brilliance, 1 layer of power of brilliance. Number 6, after using skills to attack, you obtain 1 layer of power of darkness. Number 7, when enemy dies, you will obtain either one of the power of Brilliant Darkness stacks, whichever is lesser. And at the same time, if Heaven Defier has already ended her turn, she will be able to act again. Okay, this act again upon the death of enemy can only trigger once per turn, and this does not happen when she kills the enemy. So the enemies have to die when you counter attack, or when your allies kills the enemy, or if they try to commit suicide in, let's say, PvP, when they try to burn themselves in the fire ring. Number 8, at the start you will obtain revive effect against physical or magical damage source, and afterwards you will be revived with 20% HP. When this happens, you will remove all power of brilliance or power of darkness in according to the type of damage source that cause your death and resurrections. Okay, and the revive effects can be restacked back once you hit full stacks of either source. So just an example, if you're being physical attacked by a death blow from Papa Vargas and then you revive, you'll lose all your power of brilliance. Then if he kill you again, you will not revive. However, if you stack back 3 layers of power of brilliance, if Papa Vargas attack you, should you die again, you will be revived again. So these are situations just to clarify and explain for you guys. Hope this is clear. And sorry, it will be a little bit dry and draggy for these sections because a lot of explanations have to be made, and nonetheless her effect is freaking long. Then exclusive skills and old skills. Overall, she's 90% or 99% physical attacker. The only AoE she gets is from her 3C, which deals reverse healing effect. After your single attack, a follow-up of 0.35 times AoE damage, which will cause healing reverse effect. So yeah, there's the only one that she gets. So she has some pretty old school but nice passive effect that is trying to stack up or max her damage ability as much as she can. Then she has non-healing effects, leg breaking effects, and exclusive skills. You guys can check out on You Must Summon Heaven Defier video. Then but just a quick one, this is her exclusive skill one, Brilliance Darkness Spiral. So this is the one that is, this is a 2C skill that is as strong as the 3C skills, because the max debuff effect you can deal against enemy is 6 debuff effect. So and the passive effect is when you have 2 types of your talent effect. When you initiate attack, you attack first, and after battle you can teleport to 3 blocks within your range. So yeah, she's the physical ability from Kayura, from the collaborations, that is put into physical characters. This is pretty cool as it greatly strengthens her survival ability. Then Demon Abyss Calling, so this is the class buff that she will give class faction buff for all demon unit on the field, allies demon unit, which has effect that is when you initiate attack into battle, increase damage deal by 15%, and all your allies unit who are demon class will ignore unit advantage or class disadvantages. Okay, then there's a teleport. Sorry, this again. There's her own version of Cavalry that will heal herself and provide her with power of Brilliant Darkness of 1 stacks, whichever is lower. And Tracy will find out later on. Okay, the type of soldiers she'll be getting. So yeah. Okay, some old schools. Then for new unit, we have this, the Dark Pegasus Rider. The effect is provide an increased X percentage of attack when you initiate attack into battle. Before battle, for each steps you move, increase the crit rate chance of enemies and crit damage by X percentage. Then we also have another new unit, so 1 flyer and 1 cavalry unit. Secret Forest Centaur. So increase soldiers attack by X percentage. When you are at forest, mountain and grassland, battling with enemies, increase damage deal by X percentage. After battle, you will cost -2 against the enemy and cause them to not be able to guard at the same time. The effect will last for 1 turn. So overall, she has very great, strong physical and magical units. So yeah, she's pretty cool. And the one you guys has been waiting for, the 3C animation. Here we go. Whoa, that's so cool. I mean, oh, putting cool and sexy all in one pictures. さすがズロンです。Okay, let's watch it again. Whoa, we used to only be able to see her upper chest, and now we are able to see a better view of her tights. Ooh, sexy. Oh, this kind of remind me of shows like anime that I watch, like Berserk, and okay, the next one, I kid you not, the name of the anime is called Bastard. The design for this character this time around is definitely similar or nearer to that, but the creature behind her, I can't help but feel that this is like an evolution form of Goon from Echo of Toy War, and the way that it appears with Sonia looks like this is some boss characters from the Bizarre Adventures of JoJo. Okay, coming to character stats, so 172 cm, 53 kg, 90, 55, 84. Alright, I'm definitely going to do some checking out. Is that increment? Oh, wow. This is finally they are paying attention to details, so you guys can see she used to be 82, 49 and 78. But now she's 90, 55, 84. Definitely growing better, but previously a lot of fans has been complaining that should an Ice Queen get some increment too? Because yeah, it seems to be, you know, bigger and better. So right, let's check out her voice pack. Okay, how she sounds like when she's being summoned. Here we go.
私は灰の中から蘇った。すべては運命とやらを打ち砕くために。すべてを見届ける勇者よ。どうかもう一度、私と共に歩んで、この光と闇が交錯する狭間で、新たな道を切り開こう。
Okay, when she class change 1.
魔族の血も人間の血も私の中でたぎってる。
Okay, this time around she's excited. I mean, she's on the positive aspect. The one she's talking about is the blood of demon stripes and human stripes, or demon and humans, are causing or flowing through my blood or flowing through my body. So in the past, if you guys play her backstory, she is very she kind of despises either the human or the demon for the attitude and the way that she's being treated. So okay, she kind of overcome her, I don't know, is that a word, self-loathing experience against herself. Okay, she's getting very become a confident girl. Then witnessing skills in battle. Here we go. Oh my god, this sounds so wrong, weird, or perhaps pervy in so many ways, but here we go.
魔族の血も人間の血も。
This is one. Alright, she's saying tarinai motoyo, so we will just minus off the cause I can't do that. So basically is just ha ha ha. So tarinai motoyo, it means not enough, more. So okay, you pervy guys out there, know what you guys thinking. Aside from that occasions, perhaps okay, perhaps if you guys are playing gaming with your friend after the match and you feel not enough, perhaps you can go tarinai motoyo. You can tell your friend, let's play more games. Just a few matches is not enough. You crave for more. Then what about skill 2? Oh dang it! I actually have skipped skill release 1 and go for skill release 2. So everyone's favorite speech is here again. So all of you old players out there should have known by now what this means. It means die, die, die. Definitely you will not be using every day. Definitely not a friendly occasion times. Okay, when you choose her in battle.
チャンスは目の前。燃えるように血が騒ぐわ。チャンスは目の前。燃えるように血が騒ぐわ。死ね死ね死ね。聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ。聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ。
Okay, when she's not able to battle.
絶対ここで倒れるわけには。絶対ここで倒れるわけには。
Hey, that's weird. I remember she should be saying 2 types of die. Apparently we saw the first one. And okay, daily completions 1.
光と闇が渦巻くこの世界で、人と魔の力は次第に混じり合っていく。絆。かつての私はそれを人間がでっち上げた汚れた嘘だと思っていた。でも今は それが私の最強の武器になっている。
Okay, happy speech.
過去に背を向けて歩き出したこの道に後悔なんて一つもないわ。あなたと共に進むことに疑いなんてみじんもないから。過去に背を向けて歩き出したこの道に後悔なんて一つもないわ。あなたと共に進むことに疑いなんてみじんもないから。
Okay, speech of anger. Hopefully this is where we will hear the new another Shine. Here we go.
力のために仲間を裏切り、混乱を消すために新たな混乱を生む。そんなのは世界の救済なんかじゃない。混沌への道だわ。そしてその先にあるのは奈落のみ。
She don't sound as angry as the title says. Well, okay, let's hear it again.
力のために仲間を裏切り、混乱を消すために新たな混乱を生む。そんなのは世界の救済なんかじゃない。混沌への道だわ。そしてその先にあるのは奈落のみ。
Okay, I'm surprising she didn't say Shine. Okay, interaction speech 1.
みんなの期待を背負い、答えなければならない思いがあるから何度だって立ち上がれる。たとえ進む道がどれだけ茨だらけでも私は絶対に諦めない。みんなの期待を背負い、答えなければならない思いがあるから何度だって立ち上がれる。たとえ進む道がどれだけ茨だらけでも私は絶対に諦めない。
Okay, irritated feeling. Hopefully I'll see that. Oh, that's 1, 2, 3. Whoa. She definitely feels very irritated. Here we go.
この変態、死ぬ準備はできてるわね。
Wow, this is one of the, no wonder they did 3. Okay, この変態、死ぬ準備はできてるね. It means, you pervert, are you ready to die? Are you prepared to die? So yeah, let's hear it again.
この変態、死ぬ準備はできてるわね。
Okay, irritated feeling 2. So normally I don't scroll through all the voice pack, only the important ones, but this time it's a little bit special. So irritated feeling 2.
うざいやつ、魔獣の餌にしてやる。
And okay, irritated feeling 3.
腐った落ちこぼれめ、死ね。
Oh my god, she does not have 1 or 2, she has 3 freaking Shine. That is so... Oh, the fans is gonna love this.
腐った落ちこぼれめ、死ね。
Okay.
腐った落ちこぼれめ、死ね。
Okay, kusate otsikoreme shine. It means you fallen bastard. Die. Okay, after all the die speech, we have special interactions one. Here we go.
私たちの絆は一時の別れじゃ決して揺るがない。わかってるでしょ？私たちの絆は一時の別れじゃ決して揺るがない。わかってるでしょ？
Okay, special interactions too.
またね。ふん。まずは生き残れるよう努力しなさいよね。
Alright, and whoa, this is pretty cool. We have 3 Shine. But of course the OG is still the best. Okay, and last but not least, skins pack and characters, the chibi characters movement, and we'll go through the demo play. So let's go through the Echo of Light skins. This is from a third party view or heaven's view of 45 degree or more, and on the right side looking at the characters, oh, this definitely looks bigger than 90. That's great. And instead of demon or demi-human or demon, she looks more like an elf. Kind of like some, I won't say rip-off, taking some idea from Record Lotus World, delete, designed. Okay, and good for you guys. The Echo Light definitely worth it because demon form and cavalry form comes with two designs. So let's check out the demon form first. This is how she'll looks like when she's stunned. Even when she's stunned, the dress is wobbling, standing and releasing skills. Charging, and when she down battle. Okay, what about movement? Casting spell, normal attack. Oh, okay, this is how she looks like when she's moving around. Then we have the demon cavalry unit that looks like it's a trend or green baboon in the game I played known as Yu-Gi-Oh. It looks a little bit like the characters or from the design, the trend. Okay, when she's moving, running, looks a little bit slow for some reason. Stunned. Normal attack. Okay, this animation looks as if like you're gonna get a crit attack or double strikes because of both she and the demon unit is attacking together. Okay, big swing. I'm gonna present this spell releasing, and when they die in battle. Okay, she didn't fall from the beast itself. She just lay on his back. Nice thing that he did there. Okay, guys, no more than everyone's favorite jiggle physics time. Is that real or is that fake? Here we go.
過去に背を向けて歩き出したこの道に後悔なんて一つもないわ。愛する妹ソニア。一番深い夢の中でだけあの最初の声が聞こえるの。
Oh, okay, this is a bit sad to hear, but also nice to hear. Just a quick one. The speech she's talking about my most lovable sister Sonia. So she said only during her deepest dream can she vision or hear those words in it from her brother spiritually in the dreams. Oh, respect to Roga, man, despite his R characters. Yep.
冒険の始まりに掲げた正義の誓い。でもそれはいつしか私自身を滅ぼす呪いに変わった。だけど私は絶対にあいつと同じ過ちは繰り返さない。
A little bit of mentions that she will not fall into destructions like that guy, so I'm gonna presume she's talking about Elwin, whom she actually kind of fall in love with or respect. So I'm just gonna presume that because she didn't really mention him. And from the way she sounds, I don't think she's referring to her brother Roga.
冒険の始まりに掲げた正義の誓い。でもそれはいつしか私自身を滅ぼす呪いに変わった。だけど私は絶対にあいつと同じ過ちは繰り返さない。
Okay, definitely she's talking about Elwin because she said when he start off the journey, he is very firm on his path of protections, but in the end that becomes the demonic barrier. They kind of in a way, figuratively, demonic barrier that caused his path of destructions, and she saw not to be like him. So yeah.
愛する妹ソニア。私たち二人だけの幸せを作る？なんて面倒なやつ。バカ！変なとこ見ないでってば。
Oh my god, that's even like a love speech between she and the commander. Okay, I'm not gonna go too much into it. You guys will find out when it comes to respective servers.
冒険の始まりに掲げた正義の誓い。冒険の始まりに。
Okay, overall, jiggle physics should be there. It's just the characters is not shaking to, not doing too much of an actions, but definitely is real. The 90 is real. Okay, the original one, OG.
光と闇が渦巻くこの世界で人と魔の力光と闇が渦巻くこの世界で人と過去に背を向けて歩き出したこの道に後悔なんて冒険の始まりに掲げた正義の誓いあなたと二人きりになると不思議な気持ちになるの過去に背を向けて歩き出したこの道に力のために仲間を裏切り混乱を消すため光と闇が渦巻くこの
Okay, the original one seems a bit weird. The shake is slower. Perhaps it's due to the weight that she's wearing around her body. So alright, enough of the explanations. We'll now go through the demo play first and followed by a more detailed play. And let's check out what class I'll be giving. Sonia did not receive any damage and win within one turn. Oh gosh, I don't like where this is coming. So yep, okay, we are given exclusive skill 1, 3, and 3C. So they are skipping the class faction buff for our characters, and will be equipped with SP. SP Witch and win in first turn. Okay, here we go.
聞こえる魔獣の笑い声全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ
Okay, so before playthrough, so you guys can see, the first icon says surviving death blow or revive effect. You can activate 2 times, but actually they need to be more specific. It should have made into perhaps brown and blue color, so you'll know brown is physical and blue is brown or yellow, and blue is magic, or yellow, blue or purple. Then the second icon, it says the power of darkness cannot be dispelled. The third icon is when you initiate attack into battle, unit will not take close combat penalty, cannot be dispelled. So alright, I'm gonna show on the oh, oops, my bad.
聞こえる魔獣の笑い声
Okay, I'm gonna go with
全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ
So after I act again,
チャンスが目の前燃えるように血が騒ぐわ
I should be getting one power of light, so you guys can see, and I'm gonna go act again.
ああ死ね
Burn!
死ね死ねチャンスが目の前燃えるように聞こえる魔獣の笑い声全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ
So the first shows revive effect, second is power of darkness, the third is power of brilliance, then fourth is the immunity to close combat penalty when you initiate attack. So they do not write too much effects for the icon here, so for anything you definitely got to refer back to the talent list here. So win in one turn, so here we go. Okay, you can see the attack speed of the skill. Okay, 3C followed by AoE damage.
足りない待ったよ
Okay, the game says to win in one turn. I guess I'm definitely going to go straight for the battle. So did you guys see? I'm being sword soul, but I had an effect, but it's not able to do damage to me at all. Okay, this is a very quick and mindless demo play ever. So let's do it again and let me check out. Like, we don't even have a chance to try out exclusive skill 1.
チャンスは目の前。燃えるよ。足りない。待ったよ。聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ。
So yeah, her attack speed is very fast. Let's check if it's faster than soldiers in it. Yep, it seems that the soldiers attack first, but the attack animation beats the animators.
死ね死ね死ね
Or if not, almost at the same time. Okay, finally got it. So you see, despite getting the sword soul of not able to heal effect, the enemy is not able to damage me at all. So okay, let's try again. Yeah, I'll switch out the animations already. So let's check out sword soul. So effects from a talent. Apparently there is okay, elaborations on the 3C now. So passive, when battling with demon unit, increase all stats aside from HP by 20% for each layer of power of brilliance darkness. Increase your damage by 10%, max 30%, and when you have 3 layers of brilliance darkness power, when you initiate attack, the target cannot activate revive effect on PvP only. Then the physical attack is 1.6 times. Then dispel 5 buff from enemies before battle, and after the attack, deal a follow-up of 0.3 times AoE damage of curse wound effect. Okay, curse wound or reverse healing will cause healing effect to become 30% healing damage. Effect cannot be dispelled and lasts for 2 turns. So this is the greatest part, is this effect cannot be dispelled. So unlike the older versions of other characters, this is a greater debuff. You can't dispel this effect. You can only immune to it or protect it at the start. And for each layer of power of brilliance darkness, after battle, the AoE range of your damage will increase by 1. The maximum is +3. So I think it's increased the AoE damage to 3 blocks. Up, down, left, right, 3 blocks. And these skills will not be affected by close combat penalty. So even if you for some reason lose your power stacks through the revival phase, you can still you don't have to worry about close combat penalty when you bring ranged soldiers to attack. So her attack speed is freaking quick, so there has been no priority effect when you're being attacked. It only happens when you're not attacking. Let me double confirm. Oh, sorry, my bad. how can I forget? This is from the effect of Burning Eye. It's the passive effect from Burning Eye. When being attacked into battle, if enemy's defense is greater than magic defense, this battle damage will become magic damage. When you use, after you use skills into battle, you obtain an additional effect. When you're being attacked by skills into battle, immune or damage cannot be dispelled, but will be removed upon triggering. Yep, the normal attack first is from the exclusive skill one, Brilliance Darkness Spiral. So is when you have two types of the effect, only when you initiate attack, you attack first. So okay. Okay, that's it for the demo play. We'll now go through more towards the detailed play. Okay, since the demo play we had Cavalry class, so perhaps I will try out Demon class here. Okay, but this is a suggested item build that for my case. Later on we will show the ranking of the types of builds for the characters. And do note that my characters is only rank 5, so the stats increment wise everything is pretty low. Okay, we'll do the battle test. Okay, I'm good with this set first. Okay, okay, I'm gonna showcase the faction buff effect first, sorry, the class buff first, so you guys can notice and see the characters. Demonic Abyss Calling, apparently this is more like a 3C effect, 3T category in my opinion, because it will trigger when you first enter or any unit on the field dies. So this is very generic, easy to trigger, fast to trigger, that will just refresh the 3C. So the first time you enter definitely will cast a class buff, and afterwards any unit die, especially for Apex, you guys can use LLR Priest to summon the Holy Horse and just throw it in the fire pit after it has used up all its skills. Okay, get a little bit. Okay, you guys can see, so at the start of the game, because I am using demon unit. So you can see the first, you can also see in order. So the first is revive effect. The second is, instead of power of darkness, is showing power of brilliance. The third effect you can ignore first. This is my enchantment effect, the new red enchantment that provides me immunity to the next debuff effect. The fourth one is command aura from LLR Heaven Defier.
チャンスは目の前。燃えるように血が騒ぐわ。
So you can directly see the effect 1, 2. So the third one, I gain power of darkness. So because I do not have power of darkness, I already have power of strength. Power of light. So I'll gain. So they're trying to even or balance out the effect. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. The fifth effect is Tear Fury. After Tear Fury is the class buff effect. So 6 is attack defense plus 20. Attack intelligence plus 20, defense plus 20, magic defense plus 30, and the 9th icon is the effect. When you initiate attack into battle, damage deal increased by 15%. Units ignore class advantages. As you can see, the rest of the members, they're getting the effect.
チャンスは目の前。燃えるように血が騒ぐわ。
So for each power of brilliance, increase normal attack by +1 and battle damage by 0.3 times. Then now I have power of darkness, increase my mobility by +1 too, and I'll gain damage, 15% damage recovery to HP, and also close combat immunity. So you can check out the game. At the start 3 range because I gain power of brilliance. Mobility is only 4.
チャンスは目の前。燃えるように血が騒ぐわ。
So my normal attack range is 3 blocks and my mobility is 5 blocks. So apparently it's only increasing normal attack range, but not skill range. So they all get curse wound. All healing received become 30% damage, cannot be dispelled. So this is like the worst enemy for characters like Tank, especially Papa Vargas. So since I do not have all stacks, I do not have 3 stacks, my 3C is not able to kill off enemies with revive effect. Okay, I just need 3 layers. So 3 is 6. I just need 8 of them adding up to 3. Later we will try it out.
What are you doing? Do you know what you're doing? What are you doing? Do you know what you're doing? Ha ha!
Oh my god, die by healing. Oh, but wait, oh gosh. Oh, he's being killed off by fixed damage too, okay. So you can see, now I'm able to aggregate.
燃えるように血が騒ぐわ。チャンスは目の前。燃えるように血が騒ぐわ。チャンスは目の前。 燃えるように血が騒ぐわ。
Okay, but if I kill enemies Sonia directly via my normal attack, okay, so you guys can already see I'm able to act again upon the enemy death, but if I kill the enemy just to showcase you guys the ruling.
私の目が届くところはすべて私が運命を裁く国土。
So did you guys notice? Before I attack, my attack range is 3 blocks, but this only increased to my hero, but not my close combat soldiers. This is why when I attack enemies Heaven Defier, the soldiers are not attacking, and this is why the effect provides immune to close combat penalty. They're trying to encourage players in most situations to bring range soldiers units.
チャンスは目の前。
Okay, so this
燃え
time
る
around
よう
I'm
に
trying to
血が
put
騒ぐわ。
Baba Vargas at the back, so it'll be easier.
チャンスは目の前。燃えるよ。足りない。待ってよ。ああ、死ね死ね死ね。聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ。
So okay, I'm gonna straight up kill off LLR Chris, and you guys should be able to see I'm not able to act again.
ごめんなさい。守れなかった。足りない。待ってよ。
優等の獲物の絶望と嘆き、それこそが最高の学長よ。
So you see, after I kill the enemy, I'm not able to act again.
ははこの程度か。
Okay,
私の目が届くところはすべて私が運命を裁く国土。
okay, my bad. I should
私の
just
目が
make him
届く
move
ところ
down.
はすべて
ははこの程度か。
優等の獲物の絶望と嘆き、それこそが最高の学長よ。優等の獲物の絶望と嘆き、それこそが最高の学長よ。私の目が届くところはすべて私が運命を裁く国土。
Sorry, oh gosh. Farrakhan has always been screaming, and I have 4 buffs, so you can see after I kill the enemy, it will re-trigger the faction, the class buff again, and it will be back at 4. So alright, I'm gonna kill it now.
お前のもがく姿が優等に映る最高の景色。ひざまずかせてやる。
チャンスは目の前。燃えるように血が騒ぐわ。
So yeah, upon killing an enemy, or if an enemy dies when trying to fight you, or they die at their turn for some reason, you will act again. Alright, I have 3 power of brilliance and 1 power of dark, 2 power of darkness. I need 1 more enemy to die. So okay, going to sacrifice Farrakhan.
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。
私の瞳には暗闇しか見えないの。
チャンスは目の前。
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。
私の瞳に。
チャンスは目の前。
Okay, so basically
燃えるように血が騒ぐわ。
she resolved the problem for demon unit against Holy, but this can be also a problem because you will not be able to do any advantage damage against enemy other than your own damage buff effect. So if you're going to be playing the buff, she will heavily be dependent on the effect itself. Okay, she has 3 of power of brilliance darkness each. This is her full form, so at max, and this from the demon unit, so at max she's able to move 7 blocks and her attack range is 5. So for cavalry it will be 8 mobility and 4 attack range. Okay, attacking at full range. So again, you see if I'm attacking at full range with I get the curse from the enemy's favorite friend. Okay. So you gotta always treat yourself as -1 range when you bring close combat soldiers, so you can enjoy the max attack or range benefits together. So I'm gonna move 1 more step, and this time I'm going in so you guys can check out. Tiger 3 demons are attacking together. Okay, so this is it for the demon class. So now I'll be switching to the cavalry class. So yeah, the apex of S23 has just ended when I do this video, and I got to tell you guys, she is definitely a great powerhouse. Priority first ban. Whoever get to choose her and use her in PvP, there is like more than 90% of chances that you'll win the game. First ban, as of the current meta. So now we will enjoy the cavalry version, and this time we will bring ranged soldiers instead of close combat. Okay, this is just for testing purpose, and we're trying to showcase you guys all the max stacks on first turn, how she'll look like. So apparently she is strong, but there are some okay, yeah, another function is to showcase the faction, so you can see which faction they are from, if there's any synergy with the characters. Then alright, sanctions, transform. And pop Papa Vargas whack a die. Oh no.
聞こえる魔獣の笑い声
So as you
全部
guys
飲
can
み
see,
込んじゃいたいってさ
I'm just gonna go full transformations for enemy tankers so you guys can see like a better scenario. Okay, so this is a rank
飲み込んじゃい
6.
たいってさ
So this is a rank 6 Papa Vargas.
聞こえる魔獣の笑い声全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ
And rank 5 LLR Heaven Defier. One more charge to max form, so aggregate.
ああ
Blind Eye.
死ね死ね死ねチャンスは目の前
So I am now
燃え
at
る
my
ように
perfect form.
血が
As you
騒
guys
ぐわ
can see, my attack range is 5 blocks. Thanks to which, but original Sonya is only 1 block because this close combat attacker. In this case, you gotta do a -1 for herself. Okay, just gonna showcase here first. Normal attack and max range. So you can see, only the soldiers are doing the attack. So take note.
私がみんなを守ります
Take note when you're trying to play this way.
チャンスは目の前燃えるように血がチャンスは目の前燃えるように血が騒ぐわ
So making sure he's not able to revive and max attack. So Papa Vargas should be able to resurrect 2 more times, 2 to 3 times at least, but at max stacks he just died. Then next will be revive ability. What if enemies attack you? Fair enough. Okay, you gotta get 1 mage. And 1, I don't know, cool physical attacker. Okay, hopefully this will do.
"魔獣の笑い声全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ消滅の時だ
Okay, the immunity is due to the enchantment effect, but let's say I can kill her in the blast. So yeah, okay, you can see before I still have my power of darkness. And the revive is 2, and after revive less with 1, and the second effect is states unable to trigger cannot be killed in a death or survive a death blow from magic source damage. Okay. This effect will be removed when your power of darkness gains max stack. So in a way, it's a negative effect, but it's not a debuff. It's just like a talent effect or ruling.
絶対ここで倒れるわけには。
So you guys can see, at the start, I only have power of darkness. I don't have power of brilliance, and it's like an inbuilt free first chance. If you die from any physical or magical, you can revive once. Okay. And since I already revived from physical, so this time around, if Nani Sherry attack me, I'm definitely gonna die.
絶対ここで倒れるわけには。
Then, okay, this is just understanding of the ruling. Now I will be suggesting characters great to do combo with in PvE, more general speaking, and PvP, well, if you're able to get a character, that would be great. So coming first to you, yep, will be Andro. So yep, as you guys can see, only it's a 3-star Andro. That's why I'm not able to use or feature him in any of the challenge tactics. No choice. Then next will be Rapier. Okay, yeah, I guess this is your best. Steel Werewolf, this is a best build. So, okay, overall, before we start again, so you can see she'll be equipped this Molten Skill of Fury. So when you trigger Act Again effect, increase skill damage by 10%. Tear Fury, I mean, of course, there are better items, but let's say it's just for PvE only, plus Tear Fury. I'm not sure if they can stack, we will check out the icon later. So PvE Tear Fury has a plus 10% to skill damage too. Then her own equipped skill and talent. So for talent, each power of brilliance gains 0.3 times. So 0.3 times, I'm going to treat it as 30%, so max can go 90%. Normal attack is 1 time, plus 90% is 1.9 times, then plus another 10 to 20%. That is already 2 times damage from your skill attack. Then effect from the passive. Okay, plus another 30% at max stats from your power of darkness brilliance, so you can deal up to 2.3 times of damage increment from your skills attack, and it's 2.2 times from your normal attack, because some of the things do not add, it's only adding to skills and not normal attack. Only this, the new items, the new weapon is more, no, it's the same also for skills. So if you have other weapons that can increase normal attack damage, it would be great. So correction, at max stacks, your normal attack can deal up to 2.1 times normal attack damage. That by default is higher than a lot of 2C or 3C that stop at 1.8 times usually, like Sword Soul. Yep.
帝国にあだなす者は粛清する。
So, okay, just gonna do a showcase of a combo that I just think of recently for is better for PvE players. Okay, allow me to restart, sorry. Okay, so let's say we don't bring factions, so these are our standards characters here, and then we can bring a mix of crease with faction buff, yeah, or class buff, so faction buffer, so not too bad. Then mage wise, we can also go this way, so you can do a double cloning in your PvE. That would be great. Okay, that's the combinations. We can also go with Leon. Later we can see how much stats increment we can go with the characters at max. So if let's say this is a rank 6 Andril, you should be able to, you know, act again, then swell loyalty to either Rapier or Sonia. Then he will give 15% or X percentage of stats increment. So the max is 15%. Then after he act again, he can go kill off one normal enemy. So that already helped her gain a stat. But because this I just got him recently, I'm not able to do the So okay, rank 3 is only 5% increment, so only at max is 15%. So start with 1595. Now is 1651. So first step, Andril act again, soul loyalty and kill off an enemy, or just straight up 3C an enemy and soul loyalty to either Sonia or Rapier. Then afterwards, Rapier will act again. Okay, use her talent, Justice Battle against one enemy. Then you will use the 3C and finish them off. And because you use 3C to finish off the enemy, you can target Justice Battle again. So if you have seen my previous video a few months ago regarding Rapier, you know how her talent works. So similar to Andril, so if your allies try to attack an enemy with Justice Battle effect, she'll be teleport over and act again when she enters. So and transfer all the buff to her because I do not bring faction buff. Oh sorry, she don't. She's Glory of Light. My bad. So we can give it to characters like Rapier. And I'm going to burn So you see, trigger teleport for Rapier. Okay, act again. Trigger act again 4 on drill, and he will be healed back to full health.
死ね死ね死ね参りましょう我が子よ
So you can see at just this first turn, now I have 3 stack of Power of Darkness and 2 stack of Power of Brilliance, and I have 2 more characters.
帝国にあだ名
私こそが新帝国の意志だ
I have 2 more characters that can act again. So this means I can just easily
私こそが新帝国の意志だ我が号令に従え全軍出撃次はひざまずかせてやる芦屋へのために
and
チャンスは目の前燃え
trigger.
るように血が騒ぐわ
So all 3 characters manage to get act again effect in one single turn. So this basically you are just bringing only 3 characters, but the power of 3 make it 6. So you're doing 6 actions in a turn as long as you can kill any of the enemies. So
帝
let's say
国にあだなす者は粛清する
Andre will be able to, kill off one more enemy.
芦屋聞こえる魔獣の笑い声全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ聞こえる魔獣の笑い声
So perfect form,
全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ
8 blocks mobility and 4 blocks range for all close combat characters. And Counterbuggers currently only have 1 debuff. Because also at max form,
聞こえる魔獣の笑い声
you can
全部
see
飲み込んじゃいたいってさ
the number of debuff given by Brilliant Darkness Spiral.
ああ
炎が消える
Oh gosh.
参りましょう我が子よ
Okay, perhaps I should give them a healer team so we can see how it really works. But yeah, you guys get a gist of it.
参
Three
りましょう
characters and
我が
make
子
it
よ
like the power of 6. If you bring Enya, so all you need to do, you don't even need really faction buff. A lot of them like add up their own stacks. That would be very cool. I'm gonna get another one, Silica. Okay, in this case, Silica will great. Silica will cause Enya to be usable straight up on first turn. Of course, you can also bring characters like Ashen, but I think that's enough. That's gonna make it like the power of 8 because you duplicate one LLR Sonia, and then all of them are act again. So you guys will be able to see it now.
芦屋へのために
あらこの数百年の聖水に興味があるの
Oh gosh, my bad.
芦屋へ
あらこの数百年の聖水に興味があるの最後の連戦を受けなさいあなたの選択を聞かせてもらうわ最後の連戦を受けなさい最後の連戦を受けなさい
参りましょう
帝国にあだなす者は粛
Okay,
清
here
す
we
る
go. One last time for the steps. Treat it as like a rank 6 on drill. I can either go up, 3 seeker an enemy, or act again. Swore Loyalty, and then kill off one enemy. She'll just gain the stats. Swore Loyalty, increase her
芦屋へ
stats.
のために
And duplicate Sonia.
「定めの時が来ました」「芦屋へのために」「定めの時が来ました」
聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ。
Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay, so we gotta go for appropriate steps. So step 1 will be on drill because I'm killing enemy, and swearing loyalty give stats.
芦屋へ
私
The
が前
second
線を
one
指揮す
will be
る。
rapier. So I gotta do the steps
新
right
帝
in
国
order
に
to
ひ
do
れ伏せがいい
all characters act again accordingly.
新帝国にひれ伏せがいい私こそが新帝国の意志だ
So rapier do not have a lot of buff other than this from tenure.
私こそが新帝国の意志だ新帝国にひれ伏せがいい
There you go.
ごめんなさい。守れなかった。
Okay, because the enemy do not have any buffs, but okay, sorry. Allow me to do
参り
one
ましょう我が
bad
子
one
よ
this time. Okay. Let's say
芦屋への
perhaps
ため
this
に
is the second turn. The enemies already has buff effect.
祈りの声を聞きなさい。闇を払います。
Already gave them some buff. So in certain mechs and style of enemies already have some buff effect.
水晶よ、帝国の敵を倒すのです。
Okay, usually it's common aura, a little bit of attack, so we try to steal that.
帝国にあだなす者は粛清する
Okay, here we go.
帝
Step
国に
1.
あだなす者は粛清する
On drill, we'll try to attack and kill off one enemy if possible. Then, and turn, swore loyalty to Sonia
無駄な
right
あがき
here.
だ
They'll be fine,
参り
but
ましょう
suggest to
我が子
go
よ
for Sonia.
私こそが新帝国の意志だ
Rapier.
我が号令に従え全軍出撃我が号令に従え全
Target
軍私が前線を指揮する
enemy
私が前線を指揮する
Oh, sorry, this is not from tenure, this is from cavalry. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. The first four are buff. So you can see Chris has so much buff.
私こそが新帝国の意志だ我が号令に従え全軍出撃
ごめんなさい。守れなかった。
So, ta-da! All duplicatable or all buff effect that can be dispelled will be copied to her. And if your ally is from the Empire factions, they will receive up to 3 duplications effect. So yeah.
新帝国にひれ伏せがいい芦屋へのために
Okay, step 1 on drill, step 2 rapier, then depend if you have action or not. Do you have Enya? If you don't have, we can just go to Heaven Defier turn. If not, step 3.
芦屋への怒りを受けよ
Duplicate.
参りましょう我が子よ芦屋への怒りを受けよ
聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ。
You guys can see, I have 1 power of darkness and 1 power of brilliance.
聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ。
The clone unit has an additional one more power of darkness. How cool and nice is this? I wonder if Zilong's gonna fix this one day.
チャンスは目の前。
Okay.
燃えるように血が騒ぐわ。足りない。待ったよ。聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ。
Are we at 4? Okay, so let's say I'll just kill off Ruben first.
聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。
Okay, I'll
全部
just
飲み
target
込ん
another enemy.
チャンスは目の前。燃えるように血が騒ぐわ。
次はひざまずかせてやる。
足りない。
Okay, now mention if all enemies are staying so close, they'll receive double AoE follow-up.
聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ。
アシュヤへの怒りを受けよ。
ああ、死ね死ね死ね。聞こえる？魔
So
獣
on
の
first
笑い
turn,
声。
set 4.
全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ。
Okay, almost maxed, and I'll be finishing off.
聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ。
私の瞳には
暗闇しか見えないよ。ああ、死ね死ね死ね。聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。
Trigger 1,
私が絶
2,
お前の指示に従おう。
So
帝国にあだな
perhaps
す者は
Andro,
粛
if he's
清
able,
す
he
る。
can kill off another enemy.
チャンスは目。
And
私こそが新帝国。
And followed
チャンスは
by
目の前。
Heaven Defier and your
燃え
clone
るよう
Heaven
に
Defier.
血が騒ぐわ。
So that's how you make, you bring one, just let's say, five characters with the power of 9 and in just one turn and getting great heavy stacks, almost clearing enemies easily.
聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。
Not to mention the
全部
original,
飲み込んじゃいたいってさ。
the original Heaven Defier has not been able to act again yet.
聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ。
So the clone of the other characters
死
went
ね
to
死ね
attack.
死ね。聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。
So see, at this time I have
全
two
部
or more
飲み込ん
characters
じゃ
for
い
me
たい
to
ってさ。
able to clear off 5 to 6 characters. as well.
私こそが新帝国の意志だ。
Okay, so now Papa Vargas, I'm gonna make him get 5 stacks
この
of
程度
crystal
が
protection.
この程度が
聞こえる？魔獣の笑い。聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ。
So Brilliance Darkness Spiral should give up to 6 debuff, and he should have at least 1 debuff afterwards.
聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ。
炎が消える
Oh wow. Okay. It just straight up ignore the revive effect.
私が前線を指揮する。
Okay, this is just a passive effect. So as long as you reach 3 stacks, if you fight the enemy, they will not revive. Okay, so that's it. This is a main final combo. So even if you're not very sure or really know too much about how the 3C or the effect work, This is how strong Heaven Defier is, and especially she do a combo with Andrew and characters like Rapier. So any characters with this kind of mechanism that can act again when they enter to your respective allies, this will makes your whole team great. The power of 3 alone is almost like the power of 6. Then with Enya, it's gonna make the power of 8. So okay, I'm just gonna bring Papa Vargas at the start. So this time I'm only gonna give it this time where you can see the number of debuff given to the characters. So there's no debuff effect.
聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。ああ、死ね死ね死ね！聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ。聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ。聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。全部飲み込んじゃいたいって。ああ。
炎が消える。
参りましょう。我が子よ。
So you can see he get 2 debuff, damage intake by 20% and unable to use active skills. Okay, one last thing to do is understanding the no revive ability. It says 3 layer of power of darkness brilliance. So we just check, is it either one need to be a next stats, or as long as you have 3 layers, that will be fine. So
私が前線を指揮する。我が号令に従え。全軍出撃。私こそが新帝国の意志だ。新帝国にひれ伏すがいい。
Okay, 各位华语的玩家，我刚刚说就是这就是最好的，目前我想到的 PVE 里头的 combo 族群。你基本上就算没有带恩雅或塞利卡呢，带3个人物呢，只要都可以杀得了人的话，你基本上3个人就很像带了6个英雄。如果加上恩雅的话呢，其实就是只要E还可以复制出了这个 LLR 索尼娅呢，你就基本上好像4个英雄变成了8个英雄的战斗能力。
参りましょう。我が子よ。
聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ。
So okay, I have 2 layers. I'm gonna act again.
ああ、死ね死ね死ね！聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。聞こえる？魔獣の笑い声。全部飲み込んじゃいたいってさ。
2 brilliance, a power of brilliance, and 1 layer of darkness. Okay, I'm just gonna use the TC.
炎が消える。
芦屋へのために。
Okay, did you guys see it? Anyway, he's supposed to have revive effect. You guys can see survive. So as long as you have 3 layers, either of the brilliance of darkness, as long as you have at least 3 layers, enemies will not survive that blow. So this is very easy to do and trigger. You just need at least 1 setup turn. High chance is 1 setup turn in PvP, and PvE is just straight up very easy. But of course, PvE do not have this effect. But nonetheless, she has all this damage increment and stuff. Even a rank 5 LR Sonia that is not that well built against my rank 6 Papa Vargas is no match for her.
芦屋へのために。
So alright, this is it. We have come to the end on part 1 of video. Sorry, slightly stuttered on some parts of video because something scary happened just now. There is a cockroach crawling somewhere, and well, I'm not able to whack it. So yep, sorry about it. Oh gosh. Oops. So I gotta switch it back before I forget, so you guys can actually see and compare which is the more suggested build for Sonia. Okay, first 3 followed by 10 to 100, go by 10 by 10. So mobility wise, so definitely this weapon. Then Dispel Armor, great counter against Papa Buggers. Then yep, Tear Fury for damage increment. Then Bloodthirst Snail for higher attack and immunity to silent effect. So for me personally, I'll pick Bracer because her damage is already very high. I'll use Bracer to also prevent from both silent and also taking fixed damage from enemy. Okay, the new enchantment. The new enchantment Dust Brilliance. So okay, definitely this is PvE build. And okay, PvE also you can go for Clock, so you can keep spamming her 3C if you want. So personally for PvE especially, I will suggest to go with Full Moon or Clock, especially if you go combo with Silicas and then Enya clone both of your LLR Sonia will be spamming 3C skills for free. Oh, forgot to mention, so the category Cavalry, okay, Demon and Cavalry. So my understanding is more people or more players will be going for Cavalry. Okay, something new, more PvP to cause enemies to not able to guard. And Curse Bell, you can teleport yourself back to your ally after the attack. Not a bad choice. Cavalry again, Full Moon. Okay, more Full Moon. Okay, Dawn's Brilliance. Breeze. Dawn Brilliance and Cavalry. Full Moon. So okay, we have almost come to the end. So yep, that's it. My personal suggestion for PvE will be for Clock, so you guys out there can enjoy spamming if you have Silicas. But more generic wise, as you guys can see, the newer Break Enchantment, Dawn Brilliance, Full Moon, or Breeze. So we have come to the end. That's it. So this is a character's view up for the mobile players first. Okay, pretty cool and nice. One of the hardest to cosplay because of the beast, the demon beast at the back. So if you're gonna, anyone's gonna do that would be great. It will be just Sonia alone with the sword left over to hand over to her by Roga. Okay, great details on the characters. Yep. It is a combination of sexy and cool all in one place. Then definitely like the pupils, purplish or slightly rainbow mix. That's very nice. And okay, this is Kami. Thank you guys for watching and being patient with me till the end. And okay, before I end off, let's do some jiggle clicking. Goodbye.
愛する妹ソニア。過去に背を向けて歩き出したこの道に後悔なんて過去に背を向けて歩き出したこの道に愛する妹ソニア。一番深い夢の中でだけあの最初の声が聞こえるの。